Hey Facebook, good morning. Happy Saturday morning. This is Roland Pott. I am over here in front of 120 North Warren Street, which is one of my real estate listings. It is a beautiful property, historic property at 120 North Warren Street. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough this morning. This is right downtown. Beautiful cherry blossoms, brand new Department of Health building nearby. And this building was built in 1910. It was designed by a famous architect named William Poland, who designed the building. It was an Elks lodge, and you can see some of the amazing detail here, including the wrought iron, the stone, beautiful woodwork, the windows. The property has a 16-space parking lot. 2 lots are included. You can see the side of the building. It's 4 stories. It's part of the Special Improvement District. Trenton Downtown Association provides extra service to this area in terms of trash and cleanup, security. You can see the signage about history, signage about art, all part of the key to this area that's being revitalized. So this property here, I'm going to walk you through, and I've got some amazing historical detail. Here is the staircase leading up to the upper floors. It's an amazing fireplace here with what looks like Moravian tile. And then you can see some of these beautiful windows, which actually open out onto the street. I can open one up for you. You can hear the bells ringing from St. Mary's Church just down the street. It's also St. Michael's Church is just there as well. And now we step back into 120 North Warren Street. Beautiful woodwork on the ceiling, original. It's currently being occupied by an environmental services firm that has their offices here. So there's rental income at this property. But I'm also going to show you the upstairs, which is really going to be surprising to some of you out there in Facebook world who may have driven by this building but didn't ever see it. This is the second floor of 120 North Warren Street. Ceilings have got to be about 20 feet here. Amazing doors that also open up out onto the North Warren Street. They still function, they still work. Little balcony here. You can see the beautiful copper, stonework. This was built in 1910. The architect was William Poland. There's the old fireplace. So the zoning for this property is part of the downtown core zoning, which calls for commercial on the first floor and residential upstairs. The building is 15,000 square feet above grade. It's about 18,000 including the finished basement. So you might be able to fit up to 20 apartments at this building, or potentially a dozen apartments upstairs and then some retail on the first floor. This is an old stage, and the New Jersey Economic Development Authority has tax credit funding available for this building. So you can potentially get 80 of the eligible costs covered by the New Jersey Economic Development Authority. I'm going to go upstairs now and show you another beautiful banquet hall on the upstairs. Again, this building was built in 1910. It's historic. I'm at 120 North Warren Street. Here's a hall which we believe has an original Tiffany skylight. And so this might be a way that you could potentially backlit this and include it as part of the design for a redevelopment project. There's an old organ up there in the balcony. And so there's 2 halls in the building. This one's on the 3rd floor. I just walked through the 2nd floor hall, but this one might have been used for weddings or meetings of the Elks that owned the building back in the day. There's also the design calls for a new stairwell. There's architectural plans on file for this building by Clarke, Caton, Hintz, and the design calls for a new elevator and stair tower in the rear portion of the building. So that there's space and there's land in that area that could be used for a new stair tower. Now I'm going to show you the third floor. Actually, sorry, this is the fourth floor. This portion has not been renovated, but I want to go all the way up to the fifth floor now, which is a roof deck. So I'm going to show you that, and you're going to get a view out over the city. So this is also at 120 North Warren Street here, but you can see up to the Battle Monument on this beautiful sunny Saturday. New construction happening by the Battle Monument. See, Mercer County Community College has their buildings right here. So if you put a restaurant on the first floor of this building, you could partner with them on their culinary arts program. You can see the Broad Street Bank building, state office buildings, and then right next door there is a parking garage. So that also, if you put a business in here, you needed extra parking, that's there, in addition to the 16 parking spots which are right there beside the building. So that's about it for now. This is Roland Pott from Pott Real Estate LLC, and thank you for going on this tour with me at 120 North Warren Street. I appreciate you taking a minute out of your Saturday morning to watch this, or if you're watching it post haste, then enjoy. Thanks and have a great day.